Hey everyone, it's Rob with RobFindsTreasure, and we've got kind of an eBay hunt today. I decided to give another shot, since these have been a pretty successful series, on purchasing some wheat penny rolls online. You can see clearly here, this was the 1909 through 1929 PDS, which is the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco Mint teens and 20s dated Lincoln wheat cent penny rolls. I've already checked the ends. We've got a 1920 and a 1919 and a 1920. So that's what we got so far. Pretty common enders, and then we've got some ends we can't see, of course. You can see here I paid $15.99, a little more than I like to spend on a wheat penny roll, but because it's guaranteed 09 through 29, probably means there's going to be a lot of common 20s and teens in there, but I thought I'd pay a little bit extra to see what I'd get. I did a little bit of homework on this seller. His feedback is 99.7% positive, and he sold more than 177 of these rolls. Some of the feedback has been pretty good, stating that there has been found some 1909 VDBs and some 1909s. Also some good early teens with mint marks. That being said, we're not expecting a lot. We're hoping to at least get some dates that I need for my album. Maybe some with mint marks. We're hoping so. All right, if I find something worth showing, then I'll go ahead and bring the camera out and loop you in along the way. All right, the first roll is hunted, and as expected, it's mostly 1919 and 1920 with some beat up 1918s. Of note only, we've got a 1920S and a 1925S. We did get a couple of Denver mints in here as well, some 26s, 28s, and 29s, but nothing spectacular. Oldest is 1918, and they're all pretty much worn pretty bad, as you can see. But that was the first roll, so to be fair, that's why I bought 3. Let's move on to the second one. All right, the second roll is a little better. We found a 29S, a 28D, several more 25S's, a couple of 20S's, well, one more 20S, a 1919S. We even got a 17 and 3 16s in there. So we're getting a little bit older, a little bit higher quality. Now let's move on to the final roll that you can't see the enders on. All right, guys, we finished hunting those 3 rolls. The last one was better. We got a 1910, a 1914, both Philadelphia, and this 1910's been damaged pretty good right there on this right side. So, you know, you get what you get. I'll be able to update and add a few coins to the album, which is what I wanted to do, because I'm creating an only coin roll hunting wheat penny album. I know I purchased these, but I hunted the rolls and there was no guarantees. It wasn't like I needed a 1909 SVDB and I bought one. I bought some rolls just to sample the seller, see what he's like. Honestly, you get what you pay for. I knew I'd see a lot of the common ones. I'm a little bit happy that I got a couple of S mint marks because he made no promises. Would have liked to see a lot more under 1918. We only got about 8 coins, 9 coins under 1918, and they're mostly common ones. Even this 1910 is 147 million minted, and this 1914 is 75 million. So I guess the 26D is pretty good because you got 28 million of those minted, so that's kind of nice. Let me go ahead and get these in my album, and I'll give you a final wrap-up of how many coins I was able to add. All right, so in my 1909 to 1929 coin roll hunting penny album, these are all the coins I've collected, but I was able to add 4 coins I didn't have and update 5 that I thought what I found in the rolls was a little better than what I had. So we're pretty happy with that. Obviously, a lot of the keys we still need, as you can see. Surprised I haven't found any 1915s yet. No 15, 15D, or 15S. More surprisingly, no 15 Philadelphia or Ds. Haven't found a 16S yet. So the key dates obviously are still missing. But this is just from coin roll hunting. And technically that was a coin roll hunt. I won't make a habit of buying rolls with contained date sets in there, because I do want to do this through box searches. However, it is good to supplement it once every 3 or 4 months with a few rolls. I actually have another set of rolls coming in, and I'll continue this video when that arrives, and we'll post it as one video. All right, until I get the next set of rolls, we'll see you soon. All right, everyone, we got our other order of wheat pennies in, the unsearched rolls. I'll let you know the seller has 100% positive feedback. I know it's less than 1,000 sales, but still. And this was for the 1909 to 1939 Lincoln wheat penny Chase shorty rolls. And you know what? Pretty cool packaging that he sent it in. Looks like he sent me some bonus coins in here as well. A thank you. We've got a 27D. All right, I'll take a look at that, see if it upgrades my album. A 20 Philadelphia. Okay. A 20D. Very good. All right, well, it's good for me. And then a 29S with toning. And not in that bad a shape. Not in the greatest shape, but not that bad either. So we will take it. That is 4 bonus pennies. And he had a thing going on. I paid $11.25 a roll because I wanted to see what these would do. So anyway, one of the things he has in his description is if you buy 5, you get a free one as well. So I went ahead and bought 5 and got a free one. So we paid a little bit more, honestly, for the short rolls. It's only 25 in the shorties, but pretty cool looking smaller rolls. And then he gave me a bonus one. I guess this is the bonus one. And this one is a Chase Bank as well. I'm sure they've been searched. This is all for show. Save the old shorty rolls, re-roll your pennies, make it look good, throw it in a box. But listen, he's got 100% positive feedback. I don't buy a lot of rolls ever, and I just wanted to give him a shot. Some of the feedback, and I know they can always write that, but some of the feedbacks that I saw when I looked at actually the feedback page was the best short rolls, best seller, great item, nice coins, happy with the rolls, blah, blah, blah. So, wanted to get them open one at a time and see if we get some more updates. To any extent, he threw in some bonus ones. Anyway, let's get these guys out of here and take a look and see if there's any showing enders. Listen, I went ahead and pulled all of them out. They all have that sealed bottom because that's the bottom of the roll. But the good news is, we got an Indian head here. I wasn't expecting an Indian head. What year is the Indian head? 1905. I will take it. And then we got a beautiful, I think it's a 39S. And it looks like a 23D. So we're going to go and get these opened. And after every roll, and we had the bonus roll. Sorry, I forgot all about the extra roll. Can't see the ends. So what I'll do is open them one at a time, and I'll give you a wrap-up of each roll, kind of give you an idea what the mix looks like. All right, guys, first roll, in my opinion, was a dandy. These are all the 30s that we got. We got some plain dates here, but we did get some mint marks, too. We got a 38D, a 32D, and then this is a plain date 34. The top is the plain dates, and below the top is going to be the mint marks. We got these in the 20s, but the only cool plain date was a 1923, which I'll take. And then check out these mint marks. 26D. This one's kind of toasty with the coloring here, but 28D, 29S, and 29S. And then check out the teens. We got a couple of planes, 1912. Sorry, 1912. It's beat up, of course, but it's a 1912, a legible date, and a 1918. But down here, we got a 1913D, a 1917D, a 1919D, and a 1919D. So first roll, most of it was 20s and teens. I mean, there's a decent amount of 30. Oh, yeah, and I forgot to tell you. That first roll had 2 Indian head pennies, a 1900 and 1904. So, not a bad amount of coins in that first roll. And we know we have another Indian head penny ender. So, let's move on to roll number 2. So, that must have been the bonus roll because it was basically 40s, 50s, and 30s. We got some cool tone coins. I don't know if they're artificially toned, but they're pretty nice overall. Different look to them. I'm assuming this is the bonus roll. It doesn't specify exactly what you'd get. And then there's a really good example of a 58. Top of that, we got a Steely, and then 40s and 50s. So this must be the bonus roll. I thought maybe because it was a different color, maybe it meant something, but could be wrong. We'll see, though. If I get another roll of all 40s and 50s, we might have got shipped to one of the wrong rolls. Anyway, let's get back to the hunt and see what's in roll number 3. Rolls are staying good. Got another 1911, couple of 23s. We got a 23S, a 20S. I got a 1930S. And then this looks like pretty much a fake clipped planchet. It looks right across from it. The strike is still just as strong. There's a little bit of damage as it clipped. I could be wrong, but it looks like it was purposely clipped to make it look like it's better. Either way, it was in the roll. Probably not his fault, but I wouldn't be selling that as a certified clip planchet for sure. But you never know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's what it looks like after all these years being kept in a sleeve and never been seen. But I doubt it. I doubt it. Let's move on to roll number 4. Another good roll. Got a couple of 15Ds in there. A few more mint marks. And it looks like, at least in these rolls, we have more mint marks. Well, that's a lot of 36 through 39s. But we got a lot of mint marks in here. So 2 more rolls to go. One's an Indian head, 1905. Another good roll, guys. We got that 1905 Indian head. We got a 1910. We got a 1916S. We got a 1917D. And a few other finds. So definitely going to have some coins for the album. Let's go on to the last roll. And I failed to mention in the beginning of this video, I forgot. I got these rolls on sale with my when eBay was having that seller sale. So I got these rolls at $9.25 each, not $11.25. So technically, I got $9.25 a roll times 5 rolls. I think it comes to like $47. And then I got a 6th roll for free, plus the bonus coins he got. So not too bad. Anyway, let's check out this last roll. All right, guys, we finished hunting that 6 rolls of pennies, shorty rolls, and I'll be honest, I'm happy overall. We got a 1910, a 1911, a couple of 12s. We got a 14, a 16, and a bunch of 19s, all with no mints. We got a 13D, 3 15Ds, 3 16Ds. One might be an S. I can't remember now. But we also got 17S. Yeah, one of these is an S. The 16, 17s, 18, 19, all these mint marks down here is awesome and cool toning. We got what appears to be a fake clip planchet, so I'm not too keen on that, but we did get a couple of 21s and a handful of 23s. We got a couple of 20S's, a 23D, a 25S, some 26Ds, 27S's, 28S's, and 29S's and Ds. In the 30s, we got a lot of 39, 38, 37, 36, but we did get some 35 and 34 fillies, as well as a 30S, a handful of 32Ds, a bunch of 36Ds and an S, a 37D, and a bunch of 39D and S's. And then to top it off, we ended up with a bonus of 3 Indian heads, 1900, 04, and 05. Bottom line is, for $45, yeah, a little hefty. If you think about 6 rolls, that's 150 pennies. So 150 pennies, if I was doing 10 cents each, that'd be 15 bucks. But some of these are worth a lot more than 10 cents based on the year and mint mark. So we spent about 30 cents a penny. Sometimes we didn't get our money's worth, but other times we did. And at the end of the day, that's part of the fun. Plus, we got some bonuses as well. Now let me go ahead and see if I get any of these coins in my Weedy book, and I'll be back. All right, guys, here's the book. We were able to add 4 coins we didn't have and update 4 that were not as great a shape. So we're still missing a lot of the coins. We got our first 15 coin, 15D. So doing a lot better. Obviously, I stopped at 1929 because I haven't quite got my 30 through 58 book where I want it yet. We'll be checking those coins. I actually just have to do the 40s and 50s, but I'm being meticulous. But we'll get that caught up here shortly. Anyway, this is just my 3 coin roll hunting penny books. So these coins are only found through coin roll hunting, and I am calling this a coin roll hunt because I didn't buy anything specific like I said earlier in the video. Hopefully you enjoyed the 2 purchases and showing you the finds. I know I didn't show every single find, but I didn't want to bore you with a bunch of details. At the end of the day, if you enjoyed the hunt with me, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. And as always, happy hunting, and thanks for watching.